But the dad gets an opportunity to make a lot of money. The only catch is it's the military. So he says bye to his kid and his wife, and he's shipped off into the battlefield. Y'all know how war goes. His friend is shot first, and when things are looking extremely grim, he sits down and pulls out his pocket the birthday card his wife gave him when they were kids.
And then he just dies.
No. He dies. It ends with his kid as an adult and his family at the cemetery, where we see his wife
and
die
they both
too.
passed away. Bro, it's like those imaginary situations. When you're sleeping, you be having like a wife, a kid, like 3 kids, whatever, you be having a perfect life, and then you wake up and just reality hits, and it's like, bruh. Alright, look, we got Saddest Backstories Ever by Derek FDB. What does FDB stand for? Derek, I don't know. Federal Domesticated Bureau. But look, Saddest Backstories. Alright, wait.
Sad back.
Oh, doofing shorts. Oh. Hey, no, man had it tough. Man had it extremely tough because look, think about it. His parents ain't show up for him at his own birth. I don't know where the mom went. Somehow, bro spawned in the world. Nah, that's crazy. Bro just spawned in the world. Hey, didn't he also, bro? His family disowned him, from what I remember. Didn't he live with like some animals, some what are they called? Ocelots. Bro was living it tough. If he was to become just genuinely evil, like, cause bro, what he be doing, like, it ain't really even evil. It's just, I guess you can call it a nuisance sometimes. Cause like, gang, if you really wanted to take over, like, ain't there that other dimension him where it's like, he just took over the world? He could really be that. And we'd have to understand. Cause look, gang. Imagine, bro. Disowned by your parents. Bro became a gnome. I forgot that. Bro became a gnome. Just standing outside. Man lost his twin, Balloony. Like, what else happened? His brother, his brother was the loved one. Showed no affection for him. His parents showed no affection for Doofenshmirtz at all. Let's see. Yo, no, cause like, gang, who can really go trauma for trauma with him? Who can really do that? Who is really stepping up to the plate? Like, I'm not even mad if he really just took over the. Actually, not. Hey, like, also, what was his name? Norm, something like that. The robot, Norm. It was Norm, right? Something like that. In one episode, I remember one episode, he was going crazy. He was sending missiles. He was sending rockets. He was sending flamethrowers. Like, he was actually standing on business when he was planning to take over the what was it called, tri-state area. Like, bro was not playing. I remember that specifically. He was not playing. He was standing on business. And again, it's like, I'm off topic. Let's start the video.
Stories are sad, but they're also cool. A sad backstory could turn a pretty boring character into a beloved character within seconds. The empathy we feel for the character connects us to them. They don't necessarily have to be just like us or go through the same things we did. Like, I know I didn't come from space, and my clan definitely didn't get massacred, but I'm still
no, those two. Itachi specifically. Hey, gang, he was like 13, wasn't he? And he had to kill everyone off. His mom, his dad, his girl, probably his cousins, aunts, all that, bro. Oh no, that's tough. Hey, Sasuke too had some trauma. Ain't he get put in a genjutsu by Itachi of the massacre? like he was in it for however many times. Oh no, gang, that's evil. That is evil. That is evil. That is crazy, bro. Imagine just putting your little bro just in some kind of mind illusion where he's seeing his parents get killed for like 300 times or whatever, like 300 separate times. Like, that is crazy. And I don't know much about Goku, I'll be honest. I just know his I'll be honest, I have not seen the complete thing. I just know his planet got blown up, you know, all that
these people. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some of the saddest backstories in history. Backstories so sad, they'll give you clinical depression. Like, take for instance,
Okay, no, if we're being realistic, if we're being realistic, yeah, everyone in Naruto, bro, Neji packed up by like what? They're probably like 16, 17, right? Packed up. Everyone else in wars, bro. You're talking like, bro, cause what, the main one, like Shippuden, they were like what, 16, all in wars, and you have to assume there's probably kids in there too going to war, just as like, you know, Kakashi and Obito did. Like, bro, they were like 10 going to war. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy, bro. Imagine instead of being in elementary school or whatever, bro, you're out killing people. Yo, the sort of PTSD you'd get, the what is it, not shell shock, no, it's PTSD, right? Bro, that'd be crazy. Nah.
Now, if you know Naruto, you know it has some sad backstories. Yeah. Every single one of these dudes went through something traumatic in their childhood. And that's no exaggeration. Naruto had a demon locked in him. Sasuke lost his whole clan. Choji was fat. Everybody went through. All these dudes got Marvin's room at 17.
No, Gaara had someone else, bro. Yo, Gaara really got set up, bro. His own pops tried to kill him several times, I'm guessing. And then, like, the person he trusted the most, and he ended up trying killing him too as a part of the mission or something like that. Like, that's crazy, gang. I can see why he was evil. Bro, yo, like, nah, that's crazy. And he really became like a chill character by the end of it. He was just, he was really just, he was like that. Bro became like the leader of his nation or whatever. At a young age too. He was probably like, what, 15? Like, that's crazy, gang. Nah.
But amongst all these super sad Naruto backstories, the saddest one has to be my boy Itachi. Now, Kakashi's is pretty sad too, I can't lie. But I think Itachi's is a little sadder. Itachi was born in the middle of the Third Great Ninja War, which is like being born in World War II. He was a very gifted child. They say he had the reasoning of Hokage at the age of 7. And have y'all seen my boy cook an egg? And while one might see these sadness as a blessing, they were also a curse, because they eventually led to him joining a group called the Anbu at the very young age of 11. And if y'all ain't know, the people in the Anbu are no bueno. They pretty much did all the dirty and evil work for the Leaf Village. They're kind of like some organizations in real life. So being in a group like that at the age of 11 is insane. 11? When I was 11, GTA 5 had just come out, and I was still too scared to go to the big heel place on the map by myself. There's no way I would have been able to hang. Imagine being in the freaking ninja CIA. And not only that, but bro became the captain of them at the age of 13. So you know he had to handle some way dark.
You really gotta appreciate, you know, he was not playing around. But yo, imagine still, that's so
way
crazy,
more messed
though,
up mission. And that leads us to the saddest part of Itachi's backstory, the massacre of his entire clan. And the worst part is it was all done by him. Well, some was done by Obito, but it was mainly him. And while this might look terrible on paper, because you know you can't exactly make a YouTube apology video for murking your entire clan, Itachi practically had no choice. He was 13 at the time, and he hated war. So when this ugly, crusty, old piece of Shanzo gave Itachi an ultimatum, his hands were pretty much tied. He pretty much told him he could either murk his entire clan and save his brother while also preventing a war, or they'll do it themselves. And obviously,
that's, bro, put him in an ultimatum. Yo, that's the craziest ultimatum. Yo, if you don't do it, we will, bro. He is cooked. He was cooked regardless, and they'd probably kill him off too. Yo, that's quite the predicament. Imagine. Hey, and he really was just stealing eyes. Like, his whole arm was just weird. Like, bro, that's crazy. But imagine, gang, it's like, hey, we're giving you this option. Kill everyone now. You can save your little bro, right? Or we're gonna kill him regardless. Like, gang, they really evil. They diabolical. And for what reason? What was the reason? Oh, they're gonna, like, supposedly, like, what was it, Seijuku or something like that? Like, that's crazy, gang. I'm not gonna
chose. And that's what makes this the saddest one in Naruto. He couldn't do nothing about it. He killed his mom, his dad, his girl, bro, his girl. And it's not like anybody knows how noble he is. At the end of the show, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the cast, except maybe Neji, because, you know, thinks Itachi is a horrible person. And they're not completely wrong. He did torture Sasuke and murk innocent children, but it was to protect y'all sorry butts and y'all sorry ass future. It's just too sad, man. It's too sad. But this sad stuff is a common occurrence in anime. Like, take the GOAT of sad backstories, for example, Demon Slayer. This show is so good at giving people tragic backstories, it makes you feel bad.
Is it really like that? I haven't seen it. I'll be honest. I've not seen it. Do they really be giving everyone sad backstories? Hold on, let me take a sip. Because, like, I haven't seen it. I'm not the biggest anime fan. Naruto was the only one, probably one of the few ones I've actually completed. One Piece, too long. Dragon Ball, I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it. But, I remember as a kid, I'd wake up in the morning, right? I'd wake up in the morning, 7 a.m., like weekend. I'd turn on the TV, I can't remember what channel it was. They'd be playing Dragon Ball, and they had the arc where it's like, future Trunks came back in the past to pack up Cell. If it was Cell, right? Like, gang. Hey, he was dripping though. He was really stepping, but yo, he was not playing around. I'm not gonna cap. That was by far like my favorite, things I've seen from it, like from Dragon Ball, because it's like that was so tough when I was watching as a kid, and like today it's still tough. It's still tough. I'm not gonna cap. Like, bro, I played the games though. I'm not gonna cap. But that scene, because that was the time. I'm not
objectively bad people who have killed hundreds, if not thousands of innocents. You start shedding a tear for them. Now imagine we replace one of these demons with a bad person from our world, like Bill Cosby.
Hey, yo.
Y'all see what I'm saying? That jump would not fly in the real world. Not a single tear will be shed. The show Little Bill could have been a 4-season explanation of how much Bill Cosby's life sucked. And still, I'm not crying. Only way I even consider even feeling a little bad for him is if he has a backstory like my boy.
Ooh, this is really gonna hit some people. Especially the first scene intro thing where it's like him and his wife just living life. Oh, I know that pulled on some people's heartstrings, especially with the music. But like, yo, this is tough. Like, bro, even that little frame right there, that is heartbreaking, bro. This is tough. Now
this old man, not only have I shed a tear for him, but he could commit almost any crime, and I'm forgiving him. He could be stealing candy from a baby, leak GTA 6. He could rob me. I'm forgiving him. His backstory is just as sad. I am 1000% sure when the producers of this movie finished those first 12 minutes, they were like, yep, they're gonna need antidepressants after this one. So we open with this little kid in the theater. That's our boy Carl. And since he's still a kid, he still has all that passion, that dream big mentality we all had as kids. Now I'm just trying to make it through the day. And while some kids want to be astronauts, ninjas, y'all know, all that cool stuff, Carl, he wants to be an adventurer, a pilot. And one day while walking, he hears a voice coming from this abandoned house. And when he gets in there, he meets this girl named Ellie, who is probably the most passionate and energetic little girl in existence. Dang. Like, she's actually a little cracker, but she loves adventuring. And that was enough for my boy Carl to fall in love. Carl eventually makes a promise to Ellie to travel to Paradise Falls with her, and this little promise was the start of their relationship. They get married, they buy a house, they fix the house, they go on picnic.
You know what's crazy? They really bought that same exact house they met in. Like, isn't that crazy? Just the amount of detail they put in this. The amount of detail they put in just this little area of the movie is crazy. They were really cooking. They were really just chef's kiss, honestly, chef's kiss. They work with parrots. Parrots, ladies and gentlemen, parrots. Everything was going splendid. Eventually, they want to have a baby, or 9 babies. That's cool too. Crazy. But sadly, they end up losing the baby, or all 9 of them. I don't know. This scene is actually so sad. But Carl, being the W husband that he is, cheers Ellie up by reminding her of Paradise Falls and that promise they made as kids. And that one little reminder changed everything. They start grinding, stacking up that paper. Oh snap, a tire blew up. No biggie. We'll just get back on track. Restart. And then life. I mean, it's good. We just gotta adjust. We gotta. Oh, yeah.
With all these setbacks, they eventually forget about Paradise Falls and become two adorable old people. But one day, Carl is reminded of Paradise Falls again, and it makes him feel sad that he was never able to fulfill his promise to his wife. And that's when he gets an amazing idea. My boy gets them 2 tickets to Paradise Falls, their dream, so close to being fulfilled. But as Ellie is coming up the hill to get her gift,
like, bro, that's sad.
And then we see her and Carl in the hospital. And then why they had to do him like that, man? She didn't even get to go to Paradise Falls.
Like, bro, that's crazy. You know, and it's like you really gotta watch it. You really gotta watch, you know, not just in the background. You really gotta watch for that scene, because, bro, it's like those imaginary situations. When you're sleeping, you be having like a wife, a kid, like 3 kids, whatever, you know, you be having a perfect life, and then you wake up and just reality hits, and it's like, bruh, it's like that. It's like that kind of feeling, you know. I don't know if it's just me that be having those, but like, yo. It really just
now my boy Carl is lonely. This movie makes me look at bitter old people in a different light. So next time you're out shopping, you see an old white lady just mean mugging you, or saying mean things, or following you through the aisles, don't assume the worst. Be considerate, guys. She's probably just racist or lost her husband. I don't know. Some of y'all might recognize
I've never seen this.
And if you do,
what is this? I've never seen this. Actually, wait, hold up. What is this?
I feel you. And those who don't, it's from the short 3-minute video that was posted 10 years ago. Damn! And while I may not have as many views as the movie Up, it's debatably sadder. Kind of like Up, we follow this boy and girl who meet after the boy protects the girl from a bunch of bullies. He still gets beat up, but it's sweet. They're on the boy's birthday after no one shows up. The girl does, with a birthday card, and the boy is so happy, and it's the sweetest thing ever. I mean, look at it. After that, we watched them grow up together. From kids to teens to adults. And as you can see, they're dating. These two are in love, ladies and gentlemen. He even gets her a dog. Things are going so perfect, you kind of forget the title of this video is Life Isn't Perfect. And we learned that very soon. Anyways, they eventually get married.
W's in the shot.
And if you pause it right here, you can see she's pregnant.
W's in the shot.
Oh, come on! Just like in Up, these two sadly lost their baby. But in this case, they decided to adopt. And I'm not gonna lie, call me Ed, but for some reason, first time I watched this, I thought the dog was gonna eat the kid. I don't know. And again, everything is going good with the family. Things are beautiful. Things are magnificent. Maybe life really is perfect.
No, not the dog. Not
they killed the dog, man. The dog. What the dog do? This is normally the point where I would start crying, but it gets worse. A few years go by and the dad gets a call that his wife has the Walter White disease. And to make things even worse than worse, they don't have enough money to pay for the treatment because, you know, medical system. But the dad gets an opportunity to make a lot of money. The only catch is it's the military. So he says bye to his kid and his wife. And he's shipped off into the battlefield. Y'all know how war goes. His friend is shot first, and when things are looking extremely grim, he sits down and pulls out his pocket the birthday card his wife gave him when they were kids.
And then he just died.
No.
He died.
And it ends with his kid as an adult and his family at the cemetery where we see his wife
and
died
they both
too.
passed away.
This is easily one of the saddest videos on the internet.
No, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. Oh, that's tough. Hey, whoever made that, like, masterpiece. Again, chef's kiss, like, bro. Oh, that's tough. That's tough.
It's crazy because it's so sad, but it's still not sadder than the last person I have on this list.
It all began on the day of my actual birth.
When it comes to sad backstories, nobody has anything on this man. Bro, not Itachi, not Carl, not Guts. This man has truly gone through it all. Doof was born in the very brown country of Drusselstein, where both his parents failed to show up to his birth.
Crazy.
I don't know. Don't ask me how. Doofenshmirtz didn't have the best childhood. On top of being constantly bullied, Doof was a very lonely kid. He had no one to look to. Only things he really looked forward to were his garlic ice cream and his giant pet cockroach. Even on his birthday, the day you're supposed to feel like the most special person in the world, he would have to throw himself a surprise birthday party. What's the
you really gotta think about it. This man had it the worst possible way. Bro threw himself his own party. Bro was hated by his family, got kicked out by his family. What else happened? Bro, he was bullied just bullied. And he got his girl took too. Bro's down bad.
And no one showed up again. And one might wonder, well,
tough.
where are his parents? They surely should be around. Doof's parents freaking suck. They're actually terrible. Top 3 worst in cartoon history. And they take them too slow.
Hold up. Oh yeah, no. There are 2 of them. Wait, who's number 5 though? I haven't seen that. I don't know. Yeah, no, but yo, Timmy's Timmy's parents, yeah, no, they're trash. I'm not gonna cap. His dad's really just a hater. His dad's really a hater. I'm not gonna cap. And they just be neglecting him. I'm not gonna cap.
But this isolation he experienced could have played a big part on why Doof was so smart. This kid was a genius, a Drusselstein Einstein. So when it was finally time to display that intelligence at the Drusselstein Science Fair, there was no way he could lose. I mean, look at his innators. Like, who is he gonna lose to? But losing the science fair was only a small L. Not only because he lost again next year with his bigger innator, but because what happened at the Gimmelstump community pool was much worse. You see, jumping from the high dive in Gimmelstump was an extremely big deal for some reason. It was separated you from being a man and a schnitzel. So when Doof's dad told him it was his turn to do it, Doof was too scared. He couldn't jump. All those people looking at him, which really wasn't a lot of people, it was like 3. It terrified him, made him nervous. And from that point on, he was deemed a schnitzel.
I have no son is crazy, and bags over their head is crazy. That's actually crazy. Yo, no, they're really doing him the worst way. Hit him with the anime line, I have no kids or something like that. But yo, ain't some kid do a front flip like right after him or something like that, like on top of him or something like that? Like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna care.
Were so embarrassed they wore bags over their heads anytime they were seen in public with him, and he wasn't even allowed to walk too close to them. This created an even bigger gap between Doof and his already negligent, dumb, stupid, retarded parents. So it was no surprise when his dad got an award-winning dog, he named it Only Son. Around this time was also when Doof started doing homework for his family. He was standing out there for hours on end, in the cold, in the snow, in the heat, not allowed to move, not allowed to eat. They had my mans out here like one of those dudes in Times Square. This was also around the time when his little brother was born. And while having siblings should be a ray of hope when you're an only child, especially in Doof's case because he was really lonely, it kind of made Doof's life worse. And not like how having a sibling normally does. I mean, like, his parents borderline hated him after Roger was born.
No,
they would send him to school in dresses because they were expecting a girl. It didn't help that Roger was pretty much naturally good at the only thing his mom loved, kickball. At some point, they literally disowned Doof, and he had to live with ocelots, the cats from Minecraft. This is really messed up stuff. The only highlight in Doof's life at this point was Balloon, who was a balloon that Doof got at the carnival, and he painted a face on it. That sounds so sad. And while Balloon may have had no arms, no legs, the inability to speak, no personality, Doof loved him. That was his best friend. They were locked in. But alas, just like everything else in Doof's life, this happiness didn't last very long. On one fateful night when he was doing his typical gnome duty, by the way, his family took him back in at this point, so no confusion, Balloony started getting blown away by the wind, and Doof couldn't move. He was on gnome duty, and just like that, Balloony was gone.
It's a shame. It brought a tear to his eye and couldn't do nothing about it. If we're being honest, gang, he should have grabbed it. He should have grabbed it. Like, his parents don't care about him, bro. He should have gone back to the ocelots. At least they were giving him food. Bro, they literally showed a clip of him not being able to grab it while on gnome duty. Like, bro. And he come back in a suit, powered up, you know. But like, still though.
Never to be seen again. Sorry. It's just so sad. And that was only his childhood. In his teenage years, Doof still got bullied, went through breakups, had braces. Braces suck. I had them. And probably the worst of all in his teenage years, while he was doing the shadow puppetry show, which he was actually really good at, by the way. So good that he would get attention from girls in the crowd. He got his girl taken away by Huge Hands Hans, a guy with bigger fingers than him. Do y'all see what they're implying? Doof's life is just L after L after L. Kind of like my goat. I mean, even in adulthood, he was dating this girl at some point that left him for a whale.
To a whale?
A whale. This man would have every right in the
your girl to a whale. To a whale. Like, you know how bad that has to be. You know how, bro. You know how bad of a feeling that must be. Like, if he was to, quote unquote, in GTA, get rid of all sea creatures, I'd understand. Ruin the ecosystem, I'd understand. Cause gang, bro had no successful relationship. He kept getting dumped. He got married. Didn't they get divorced? Like, gang. But he was really in his bag though. You see where he be staying at. You see the money he can spend on innators. But what does that matter? He got his daughter too, so it's like, but still, what he had to go
hate
through,
society,
bro,
or at the very least, his parents, they suck. But he doesn't. I mean, he is evil, but his evil isn't really that big of a deal. He usually does something stupid or unserious, like the Breadinator or something. Like,
and
who
he
cares,
even become a
dude?
good guy. Didn't he actually become like an agent or whatever? Like, wasn't he literally an agent? Like, he literally switched sides. Like,
Doesn't let what his parents or society did to him impact how he treats the people he loves. That's why he's such a great dad to Vanessa. He knows what it means to not celebrate your birthday. He knows what it means to struggle. He knows what it means to get out the mud.
Dang,
he might be from the Bronx. A lot of people like to use that as a crutch. Oh, I was mistreated, so now I gotta mistreat you. Nah, we're fully functional humans. We're not input-output machines. We gotta break the cycles. Everyone should try to be more like Doof. He's not out here being negligent. He's not out here bullying people. I would say he doesn't seek revenge, but sometimes he does, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, no, he be hating on his brother though. I'm not gonna cap. Bro, don't he be purposely trying to mess him up? And it fails every single time because of Perry, but like, that's crazy.
He's a stand-up guy. Now, other dimension Doof, his backstory, I understand why he's...
Yo, what happened to his eye though? I never understood. You see, this is who I'm talking about. He actually took over the world. He actually, was about that. Bro, he actually took that hate to the core and just took over the world. Like, bro became a dictator. Or was it the world or tri-state? Whatever he did. Bro was not playing. He was not playing. I'm not gonna
evil. He has every right to hate the world. Burn it.
Hey, ain't it? Ain't he only become evil because like his favorite train went missing or something like that? Like, ain't that what happened? Burn the world. I don't
Burn it all down. Comment down below which backstory you thought was the saddest, or if I missed any other sad backstories. I know One Piece.
There's definitely a lot. But end of the video, Derek FDB, check him out. I'll put the original video in the description, all that good stuff. But like on a like ending note, right? Who really had it worse than Doofenshmirtz? Who really had it worse than him? Like I can't think of anyone. I cannot think of anyone who can go trauma for him. But like other than that, amazing video. Yeah, all that good stuff. See ya.